Conference following Game 1 of the Eugene Regional. Participants, head coach Chip Hale, number 12 Easton Breifogel, and number 17 Owen Kramkowski. We'll begin with an opening statement from Coach Hale, and then we'll move on to questions. As always, use your name and affiliation when asking questions. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, obviously a well-played game by both teams. Great defense, great pitching, and we got to win, and that's all that matters. To be frank, I mean, we weren't very happy with our offense, obviously, but fantastic starting pitching by Cram and Garrett Hicks and Tony Pluto to finish it out. So we're going to have to win games like that in the postseason, and we did it over in Globe Life. We did it again today.
Owen, you had a lot of traffic on the bases, but that seems like something you've dealt with a lot this year. Do you find yourself pitching differently when you have men on as opposed to when they aren't and are able to get out of those situations?
I wouldn't say I'm going into it differently, but maybe like a conscious that I have to get this guy out. It's more important now, is I feel like then I really just lock my stuff in and just focus on what's the task at hand and just kind of be able to slow the game down when I get guys on, because that's the only way I'll get out of it.
Michael Lev, Arizona Daily Star. Owen, do you think the experiences that you had this year, moving up in the rotation, then pitching in the Big 12 tournament, set you up for the performance that you had today?
I'd say every outing has. I think just every time you step on the field, it's basically the same thing. So game after game, just getting comfortable with the guys, with everyone. Just learning the game is kind of how it's happened. I think it's been the whole year, and obviously those tournaments and recent experiences have helped as well.
Easton, as Coach alluded to, you guys struggled overall on offense today, but you did hit a home run there. What did you see on that pitch, and then also just what was giving you trouble against their starter?
Yeah, I think our whole approach was obviously trying to see him up. He had a lot of stuff that would, get us to chase down low. So I saw, a change up early in the count and, kind of stayed through it and went with it. But yeah, I mean, I think throughout the game we kind of forgot what our plan was and we didn't execute that. It's the second half of the game, obviously. But yeah, I guess we just had to see him up the whole time.
Sure, and for Coach Hale, win's a win. It puts you into the winner's bracket. You haven't been in that position before as the coach here. Yeah. How does that help you, or maybe make things a little bit easier as you try to work your way through the regional?
I think it loosens the guys up a little bit. I think there was some anxiety to that. I think everybody had made such a big deal about us not winning a game in our home regional last year and in Arkansas. Obviously, we didn't win the first one in Miami, but we played pretty well after that. So I think it loosened them up. I think, again, like people keep asking about these different games where we don't hit or we get beat. Their pitcher was incredible today. And we knew that was going to be a tough matchup for us. We knew it going in. I think we had a great game plan. Like Easton said, we were good early with it. And he just kept doing a great job. And the pitching coach did a great job of calling pitches. So I will tip my cap to him all day. We're going to have to make adjustments, and we were already talking about some things we're going to have to do, and I trust in these hitters, and I think they'll loosen up a little bit tomorrow.
When you were on the TV when Maddox had that barehanded play, I think you made a comment that Coach Kindle wouldn't have allowed that to be. But just overall, the defense that you had in this game, Mason yesterday referred to that this was a true infield, that it felt well. Do you feel like your guys just knew where to be and had
Yeah, well, the coaches do a lot of, not me, but our assistant coaches do a lot of work on positioning players. We know that, I look a lot at their style of play of them, a lot of bunting. So we were playing pretty shallow. And I just thought, again, we made the plays that we had to make. Easton had a great catch going back to the wall. Aaron almost caught a good one coming in. So I just think, that's one thing that's really continued to get better with our team. And, yeah, this is a great field. It's a great turf field. They do a good job of taking care of it.
Chip, do you think it was appropriate that Maddox was the one who started the game-ending double play, considering how well he's played defensively of late?
Yeah, 100%. He's been a key to us, and we went round and around with third base this year. Kind of it was a revolving door, and he sort of took it over, and Part of it's his left-handed bat. The other part was he just started making all the plays. And if you go back to even the Houston series when we had to turn this thing around, he had an unbelievable game to get us going.
For Easton and Owen, you guys both have at least another year after this year, but there are some guys on this team who are seniors. I mean, this could be it for them. There's some guys who are juniors who are likely to be drafted. Do you have any sense when you're out there that you're trying to play for them?
Definitely. I think that's, especially out with the end of the year now, that's every game it feels like I'm playing another game to play more time with these guys. Like, let's win for each other. That's how it feels like we're playing right now, and that's why I feel like we're playing so good, because we're not playing for ourselves. We're just playing for each other, play for the next guy.
Yeah, I think, obviously you want to win for the older guys like Garen, who've been here and kind of been through it all. I think it's important to obviously go out there on the field every single day and give it our all.
Chip, how concerned are you about the offense as we head into the weekend here?
I think it's just we'll get a game plan for the pitcher tomorrow, whoever it is, and we'll do the best we can. I trust these guys. Their swings are good. It's not mechanical. It's just the pitches that he was throwing were very difficult, and we were just off kilter a little bit. But tomorrow we'll run him back out there and go at it again.
Is it dependent on the opponent, or is Raul going to start tomorrow?
Raul starting. Yeah.
One more for all you guys. I don't know if comforting is the right word, but when Tony comes out of the bullpen in the 9th inning, do you feel like you're going to win the game?
I do.
I love it. It feels amazing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone on the field feels the same way.
Second we hear his walkout song, gets everyone going, and game feels over at that point.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Put it over there.
Thanks very much.
Ours does feel like a dorm. Do we have desks in our bedroom? I mean, I'm going to come watch the first game. You may not have.
The second one won't be that short, right, Jim?
Second one will not be there. I thought Valley wouldn't like it.
Oh, that way not yours.
They were gonna-
So, just because I've missed this one, the first one, but for today, the losing team goes first, then the winning team, tomorrow, the gaining team goes first.
I've got to reread the rules. I think baseball and softball